Good day, everyone. My name is Arslan, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, today we are going to be making a load-bearing wall foundation. We're going to be designing that traditional. You could say, it's called a traditional wall a load-bearing foundation, isn't it? And it's mostly used for residential houses or even commercial spaces that are overall, small in size. So, and as far as the last month is concerned, I haven't been posting, and it's only because I was extremely busy with Blender 3D. Blender 3D is a 3D software which is extremely powerful, and it's something similar to 3ds Max, right? So anything you can imagine, you can make it in Blender. Make sure to check out my second YouTube channel in the description. There are so many renders and so many different concepts that you can learn in that. So Blender 3D is something like 3ds Max, right? But it's an open source software. It's free. So I've made a lot of furnitures and a lot of different things in that. And as far as this channel is concerned, this is going to be all about Revit. So Revit and Blender 3D, these are the two softwares that I am in love with. And today we are going to be designing a load-bearing wall foundation, as I previously said. So for example, if we just go to simply to Google and if we write load-bearing wall foundation, this is something that's going to pop out, and this is the exact same thing we are going to be making inside Revit. There are a total of 3 steps, and we have a 9 inches wall. And the final is the bottommost is the PCC, which is again 12 inches, and all of them are 6, 6, and 6. So both of them are 1 step, so 1, 2, and 3 steps, and followed by the PCC. And this is 9 inches. So we're going to be designing something similar, all right? And the difference between the first step and the second step is 1 brick, so which is 2.25 inches. So the total addition, the width, the width is going to increase by 4.5 inches, right, as we step down. Whatever I'm saying is going to make sense once we start designing. And instead of starting everything from zero, how about we go to Revit CT and we start it from steps foundation from this model. So once we download this model, we can just upgrade the model and open up, and we can get started right here. For example, if we go to the left view, and so this is our left view, right? We are going to be editing this. And if we go to 3D, this is the load bearing wall foundation. Alright guys, so let's quickly get started with this. Let's go to our left view. So this is the data that it comes with the model that we have downloaded. Um, the first thing is this wall right here. This is wall width, and the so let's change the parameters along. All right. So for example, this one is wall width 1 feet and 2 inches. So wall width 1 feet and 2 inches. This is the one. Let's rename this to 1st first wall width. All right, and let's give it a thickness of 9 inches. And if you press OK, so the first one is already changed. And in order to make things more clear, let's go to UN and fractional inches and to the nearest half. Fine. So the second one is a step width 36. Where is it? This is the one. So edit and 2 and the second step width. So as I previously said, the more we move down, there's an addition of 4.5 inches, right? So if the first one is 9, the second one is going to be 13.5. Alright, so that is done. Now the third one is width and 48. So this is the one, isn't it? But oops, we cannot edit that because it is a built-in parameter. So how we cannot even delete this. Okay, how about we just delete this from here, and we go to DI, and we make a parameter, and then let's click that. So let's rename it that 3RD, third step, and WIDTH. Okay, so that is done. So the first one is 9. Let's go up. The second one is going to be plus 4.5, so 13.5, and the third one is going to be plus 4.5, so it's going to be 18 inches. And as you guys can see, our progress is on point, right? So very easy. And now we do need another step, so let's quickly make that. Let's click on this CO, and right here CO, and right here CO. Okay, so let's extend this a bit down, and let's go to this. So edit sweep, click on this edit profile. Let's delete that, and let's make our profile. I mean, let's make the last step very nothing hard. So in order to make this parametric, of course, we would have to lock these axes. So up and down, lock, and right and left, or left and right, the same thing, lock again, and up and down, lock, and right and left, lock again, and up and down, and lock. Here you go. And now the dimensions. So DI. So this is the one, isn't it? If we go to here, how about we paste this? And let's first of all finish our dimensions, and we even need this constraint right here, right? This is extremely important, otherwise we're going to be having errors. So di 1 half and half, and right here, and let's press EQ. All right, so we have added the constraint and we have added our dimension. Now if we go to next one, so this is going to be the fourth step, underscore width, fourth step width. And now let's go to family types. So this is we made fourth step width right here. So the first one is 9 plus 4.5 13 and a half plus 4.5 18 and plus 4.5 20 2.5. And as you guys can see, we are almost done. So this is a load bearing wall. Excuse me. This is a load bearing wall foundation, all right? Very nothing complicated. Now, as far as the heights are concerned, it's going to be the same process all over again. So wall height, let's click on this. Wall height 60. This is on, isn't it? So edit, and this is going to be 1 st first wall height, and this is going to be 1 feet and 6 inches. Okay, we have successfully changed that. This is the foundation step depth 12. Foundation step depth 12. This is the one. So this is going to be 2, and the second um, step depth, and second step depth. Right. This is the one. So the first one is 1 feet and 6 inches. The second one, all of the other layers are 6 inches. Uh, it has a thickness of 6 inches. Right. A depth or a thickness, both of them are the same thing. And the third one is this one right here. So how about 3RD, third bottom depth, or third step, and delete. Okay, done. And the third one is also 6 inches. And now we need to add another one for the fourth. So DI right here. Okay, so let's make a new parameter. This is going to be the fourth step underscore and DEPTH. So this is going to be the same, where is it, fourth step depth. This is the one, isn't it? So down, 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 and this is going to be the same as 6 inches, right? So here you go, guys. So this is our load bearing wall foundation, and we are complete already. And let's even quickly make the PCC. Why should we leave the PCC out? So click on this CA down, because it takes so less of a time. CA left, nope. CA right here, and CA right here. And for the PCC, let's make it a separate. I mean, let's make it a separate component, right? Separate element. No, we don't want to attach it with this. So we have made a rectangle. Let's lock all of our axes, and done. Okay, so now DI. So this is the first dimension, and we even need to include the constraint. So in the middle, right? EQ. Okay, done. And this and this is gonna be right here. So This is going to be the PCC DEPTH PCC depth, and this one is going to be the PCC width. width. So now if you go to our family types, so PCC depth, so the depth is of course 12 inches, and the width is going to be 3 feet. And here you go, so we are complete. Now if you go to our 3D view, so this is what we have made, and if you just extend this to this point, and then if you lock it, so we have locked our PCC with our foundation. Now wherever we include or stretch this, so this automatically is going to stretch because we have locked it with that, right? So this was part one of our load bearing wall foundation. There are a total of 3 parts to this video, because in the next one we are going to be making another one which does not include this side. For example, if you have another property or if you have another house on your left side or on your right side, so then this type of foundation is not, you cannot include that. You would have to add the one which does not have these steps. So these steps are going to be transferred on the other side, right? So I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you learned something from it. Make sure to subscribe and like, and please follow up for part 2 and part 3 of this load bearing wall foundation series. All right, so bye bye.